Pinehurst No. 2 is one of the most famous and historic places in Pinehurst. From its inception more than 100 years ago, it has been regarded as one of the best golf courses in America and the top course in North Carolina. It is paired with a clubhouse that is equally as historic. Come with us as we open the door to a place that defines Pinehurst. The history of Pinehurst began in 1895 when James Walker Tufts purchased almost 6,000 acres of land in the area which is now Pinehurst. 3 years after Pinehurst was opened to the public, the great game of golf was introduced. In 1900, Tufts hired Donald Ross to direct golf operations at Pinehurst. Soon after, Ross would be designing golf courses for Tufts. Ross's first task was redesigning Pinehurst No. 1. After the completion of this objective, Ross started designing his first golf course, which would be opened in 1907 as Pinehurst No. 2. Ross designed the course to be somewhat sparse, treacherous, and natural, much like those he played in Europe. Because the course was unlike anything the United States had seen or experienced, it gained a very high ranking as a top course in the nation. Hosting a variety of events such as the North and South Open, Pinehurst became popular with many. In the 1970s, the Diamond Head Corporation purchased the Pinehurst Resort and greatly changed the feel of Pinehurst No. 2, far from Ross's original design. In 1984, Club Corporation, owned by the Denman family, bought the resort. They began bringing No. 2 back to its roots. Finally, in 2009, Pinehurst hired the firm Core & Crenshaw to redesign Pinehurst No. 2. The firm used old photographs taken as practice for covert operations during World War II to take the course back to its basics. Pinehurst No. 2 is hosting the 2014 U.S. Open and U.S. Women's Open. The resort is doing a lot to prepare for these prestigious events. We spoke with Bob Farron of the resort about how they are preparing for the events.
In 2009, did a complete facelift of the No. 2 golf course as well with Ben Crenshaw and Bill Core architects. That's all the inside the ropes things that we're doing with the course. The course is really setting itself up now for a great championship in 2014. The outside the ropes portions of all the corporate hospitality tents and the parking and all that, really won't see a lot of that happening until this fall. But the inside the ropes championship course itself is right on track to be really good.
Pinehurst Resort is currently renovating the Members Club. We spoke with Jeff Shepard of the resort about this important undertaking.
Right now we're currently under a complete renovation actually over there, more than a facelift, but the footprint itself hasn't really changed much, but from the interior we're completely gutting it, whole new lobby, 2 new ballrooms, a new members bar, new members grill, outdoor seating on the veranda, upwards of a little over $4 million project where we're completely changing the look and the feel, and it's just an amazing thing going on right now.
Pinehurst No. 2 is the epitome of a great American golf course. From its opening in 1907, the course has been one of the top in the nation. From this, it is easy to tell that the No. 2 course defines Pinehurst.